Colonia is at 18-3, the home team, 12-2 in the white division, and Sayreville is 10-11, 7-7 in the white division. I am here with my good friend Phil Hall. I'm Greg Ficara, a councilman and part-time sports broadcaster, along with Phil. A little bit more details before we start off. These two teams have played twice already. They're in the same division. For you Colonia fans, you probably know this. I believe the first time it was like a 40-point win. Second time was a 30-point win. But this is the playoffs. So here we are getting ready for the tip-off. Phil, I'll turn the game over to you. Big number 21 for Colonia there on the tip.
And that's Billy Anderson. They control the tip. Greg, the thing that you have to look at, especially when you get to the county tournaments, is that teams have played together now for the entire season, and a lot of them jailed towards the end of the season. It could have been injuries, it could have been COVID. There's a lot of reasons why teams come in here, and they might not have the record that indicates the true value of the team and the individuals that play on it.
And that is a nice three-pointer. Right, I don't have a good numbers on my.
Okay, that was looks like Jordan Jones just scored the two.
Yep, Jaden Jones.
Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aggressive defense by Jones. Takes the ball, steals it, goes up court.
Looks like Colonia is in a zone here to start.
Sayreville takes a shot. It's off the rim.
Got it.
Rebounded by them, but they throw it in. And it looks like it's still Sayreville's ball out on the side.
And we're just making some quick adjustments here, folks. We'll be right back with you. I have a roster that doesn't have everybody's name on it.
Okay, Hargrove throws it down low to number 1. That's Negron, and he scores a basket underneath. Colonia at the top of the key. Passing around inside to the big man, and he's fouled underneath. And that's a foul on...
Noah Taylor is going to the line. That's who was fouled. Just catching up. It appears when you just look out on the court, Phil, that Colonia definitely has a height advantage here. There's a lot of big bodies out there.
You know, that's the first thing I noticed. However, the other thing I noticed is that guards very aggressive defensively.
Oh yeah, just like the girls last night, right?
Yes.
You were saying that about the Rosario girl.
Absolutely.
Jaden Jones, I know him from football. He's a tough athlete, and Savion, of course, is the leading scorer for the team.
So the first free throw was made by Taylor, and the second was missed. Sayreville on the rebound. They bring it up court.
Three-point attempt, falls up short. Taylor comes down with the rebound. Passes it very quickly over to Savion, who has it taken away. Savion has a good recovery, but is called for a foul.
Hargrove went up for the basket, but it looked like he took a Euro step. I'm surprised. But he was fouled, and he's at the free throw line now. And the first one for Hargrove is good. He gets another one. And he makes them both.
Jones bringing the ball up. Jones is a sophomore, by the way. That's a some athlete there. His dad was a great athlete at Carteret, Corey.
Oh, okay. And there's another basket by Presley. It counts, right?
Yep, that was it by Savion. He is the leading scorer for the team. Coming into this game, Savion is a senior. He had 393 points, 64 steals. Billy Anderson led the team with 126 rebounds, also 284 points.
Wow.
Sweet.
All right, Negro's making his, oh, that's Hargrove, actually, right?
Yep, I believe that was Hargrove that made that one.
He's making his presence felt.
Kicking the ball out to Presley. Presley back out to Jones. Jones tries to get it inside to Taylor, but Bombers playing some tough defense in here.
Not only that, Taylor should have took one step towards the ball and he would have had it.
Number 24, Michael Colonello.
His first two of the game.
In around 4 minutes in the first quarter, the Bombers are up by 1, 9-8. Colonia now working the ball around the perimeter. Presley up on top. Jones on the inside. That's an off shot. That's number 0, Peter Luster. Number 1. Who is number 1?
Negron.
Negron, okay. Our roster has Negron as 11. Max Negron, I believe's father, played football for me at Perth Amboy. Bojo, we used to call him. I'm looking in the stands to see if I see him.
Score still 9-8. Sayreville has the lead with 3:43 to go. They bring it across half court.
Hargrove bringing the ball up. That was a very nice move by Hargrove.
Beautiful move to the basket. He just didn't convert it. Fortunately, Colonia got the rebound. They bring it across court.
And there it is.
I think Hargrove is pretty quick.
Opening up to a 3-point lead with 3 minutes to go in the first corner. Savion having a little problem with the handle on the ball there. Coach Rodriguez calling a good timeout.
Wisely calls the timeout.
Yep. Luster for Sayreville, let's take a look at that. We have Coach Wojcik's the head coach. Pete Luster leads the team with 192 points. Jaden Hargrove has 10 steals, and he's at 172 points. And senior Kyler Crespo leads the team with rebounds and has 180 points. And then you heard the name that you mentioned, Max Negron, has 189 points. So they're spread out in scoring.
Okay.
Whereas, when you look at you have Savion, who's 393 points total, and then after that, you go to Billy Anderson, who has 284. So both teams have, quite the explosive offense when they need it.
So into the game, we have Matt Sherb. That's number 13, Sherb.
Yep, Sherb.
They throw it down low, and he's fouled as he goes up. Great pass down low to Taylor, and he went up straight with the ball, but he got fouled.
Yeah, Noah went up pretty strong, but they hit him pretty hard. So I guess if you're going to foul somebody, you don't want them to score, right?
There you go.
Noah has a physical presence, boy, doesn't he? He's a big dude.
So we have another substitution for Colonia.
Number 3.
Yeah, Jaden Gordon goes out, and number 3 looks like Bernard.
Is it? Let me see. I don't know. Could be Bernard. Yeah, I don't have him on the roster here. They must have just brought him up.
Okay.
You know, this time of year, sometimes they bring players up in the playoffs, or you know, for whatever reason, numbers change. We'll have to do some double checking here as we get into the half. That's a nice two-pointer by number 12.
Hardgrove again.
Yep.
So he's taking it over right now.
2 minutes to go, and the Bombers are up by 4. And I'm going to make an obvious statement here. Does this remind you of any game?
Yes, the one that played last night with the girls.
The girls' game, it was just like this. It was a game that the Colonia girls should have dominated, but in the first half, the entire first half, they seemed to be out of sync, and that's what the boys' Patriots version looks like right now. A little bit out of sync.
And Sayreville's playing good basketball.
And Sayreville's hitting everything that they throw up there. Kyler Crespo, that was Kyler Crespo with 2. 6-point lead now for the Bombers. Good pass underneath, and that is 2 by Taylor. 1:26 to go. Colonia's got the pressure on. This is a blistering pace that the game is going on right now, and that's a block.
Great block by Mike Howell, who's into the game. And he replaced Billy Anderson, I believe.
Alrighty.
But Billy Anderson's coming back, and he's replacing number 15, Noah Taylor.
32, Howell had a nice block there, but then got a little careless when he reached in.
A great steal. Going to the basket, lays it over his left hand, and it's in.
Beautiful steal. I don't have a number 3 on my roster.
I got Bernard. I can't read the last name. We got another steal.
Another 2. And Colonia right back in the game. 15-15 with 43 seconds to go.
That was Jaden Jones going down the right side, laid it up and in, and a foul.
Yep, and absolutely showing his athleticism on that one. Holy mackerel.
I believe Bernard's name is Nelson.
Nelson, okay.
And it looks like it's a Denard.
Over here it's Demon, D-E-M-O-N, Demon.
Okay.
And what's his number?
Number 3.
All right, folks, I'm sorry. We've got 2 rosters without numbers on them, so we're trying to correct them now. As we go along, Colonia's stepping up their defense now.
He walked. Good call.
Wow.
It was a late call, but he slid his foot.
Boy, Colonia just nailed a bunch of points in about 15 seconds.
Yes, they did, and turned the ball game around. 2:12 to go, 21 seconds to go.
I think they didn't want to hear us talking about comparing it to last night's game.
Either that or Gonzalez at the on the sideline.
Yeah.
Looks like they're holding it for 1. Looking to go down low.
Absolutely. And that's the way to do it. Billy Anderson gets the 3-bagger at the end. So at the end of the first quarter, Colonia comes back strong and takes a 3-point lead, which is quite amazing when you consider just about a minute ago they were down by 6. So, wow, that was some turn of events there, folks. And again, keep in mind, this is it was a nice first quarter, 18-15. When you consider that these 2 teams have played each other twice, and it's a combined loss for Sayreville of 70 points. And it didn't look that way in the first quarter. Sayreville definitely came out strong. They played very well, and, we'll see. I mean, certainly, folks, we don't hide that we're Woodbridge Township folks and we're Colonia fans, but we always wish our opponents good luck, and Sayreville definitely played a good first quarter. Phil, what's your take on the first quarter so far?
I'd have to agree with you. It was interesting that if you were to just come in and sit down and not know anything about the teams, you'd say that these teams were relatively evenly matched, even without the height difference that Colonia obviously has over them. Sayreville was playing very aggressive defense, and they started out hitting their jumpers, taking their time, passing the ball around, and they looked very, very good, in addition to running plays and trying to get low. They did get a couple of layups, a couple of fast breaks, 1 or 2 steals, good for layups. But then Colonia, in the last 2 minutes of the quarter, came back and did exactly what they do best. Steal the ball, play aggressive defense, look for the open man, throw the ball up, and now we have a score of 18-15 as opposed to being down 15-12.
Absolutely. And here we go with the start of the second quarter. Sayreville taking the ball out in the back court, bringing it up to the front court. Number 12, Hargrove. Billy Anderson for Colonia, man, he's got some wingspan there.
Yes.
He just reached in and tapped that ball away. There's another example.
Oh, wow. Damon Nelson jumped up.
Yeah, he had some jump on that one.
He got some hops for sure.
There's Sherb, Bing, and the banks are open for Matthew Sherb.
With no hesitation.
Yep.
Hargrove stepped out of the
Hargrove
side.
stepped out of bounds.
What are you looking at? Out of bounds.
All right, Sherb gets the ball in the back court, bringing it up to the front court for the Patriots. Colonia big number 24, Anthony Gooden up at the top, and that's a point for 21, Billy Anderson. We were just talking about his wingspan. Boy, he don't have to jump too far to get close to that rim, boy.
Well, you know, he threw it down low to him. He turned one bounce right to the basket, laid it off the glass.
Yep. Early in the second quarter, Colonia has a 7-point lead. Nice inbound pass, but it's shut down. Nice job. Score by number 10 for Colonia. Tyler Crespo. Tyler Crespo with 2. Colonia moving the ball now, and Sayreville's playing some outstanding defense. Demon had a nice rebound there. I think that, you know, that hustle. Oh, there goes the Colonia girls basketball team right there. Must have practiced over at the middle school. Colonia back on defense now. Looks like Colonia's matching up with a man-to-man, Phil. Hargrove is bringing the ball up. Good shot.
Great shot from the corner.
Pete Luster, that's the leading scorer, Luster.
Oh, okay, so we can expect more from him.
Yeah, he's the team leading scorer up till this game. Inside, oh, blocked from behind. That foul was on Sayreville's number 21, and I don't have a 21. You have a 21 on the roster?
I believe I do. 21 is, looks like Domingo. Domingo, Emmanuel Domingo. Okay.
And Billy Anderson, number 21 for Colonia, makes the first on a 1-on-1. Colonia opens up to a 3-point lead, but Colonia is playing very well. I mean, Sayreville's playing very well, hanging with Colonia. 5:20 to go in the first half. They moved the ball up nicely, and that was in and out. Anderson just goes up there and rips down the rebound, shoots the ball inside, and a score, and one. Number 24, Anthony Gooden on that sweet play. And he gets fouled on the way. Anthony shooting one. Patriots up by 5 now with 5 minutes to go in the first half. And it's in and out. Number 24 for Sayreville, Michael Colonello. Colonello, I think is the way to say it. All right. I think we have a timeout by Colonia right now, and they're up by 5 points with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Coach Rodriguez having some discussions with the officials, and he's just trying to clear a few things up. Coach Edwin Santana, the assistant coach, is kind of keeping a little space between the officials and Coach Rodriguez, and that's what an experienced staff does. Those Patriots are Justin Gordon is 24. Oh, okay. Oh, geez. Wait, where'd my...
Ready?
Good one. Okay. All right. We're still getting our numbers together, folks, as we're coming out here with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Okay, very good. All right, we got an inbound by Sayreville.
Hardgrove with the ball. I love his handling skills.
Woo. That's a block shot, but recovered by Sayreville. Colonello with that nice recovery. He's fast underneath.
And that's Domingos in the game 21 we talked about earlier for Sayreville. Hardgrove with the ball, dribbles, goes up for a shot, and he hits 2.
And that was pretty good defense by Colonia's number 15, Noah Taylor there.
I don't think he can do anything except foul him.
Brings the game back down to 3 points. Sayreville playing some very strong defense right now, giving Colonia all they can handle. Sayreville creates the turnover.
That was a good hustle by Jaden Jones, but again, the backcourt, so he had to give it up.
Emmanuel Domingo for the Bombers bringing the ball, trying to inbound it.
Oh, and a pass stolen.
And he's fouled.
No basket, but he is fouled going to the basket.
Nice move by Jaden Jones going to the basket strong. Draws the foul.
Well, he just made up for the play when he lost the ball going in the backcourt. So Colonia gets the ball underneath the basket.
And Jones is inbounding the ball for the Patriots. Ooh, boy, that was an easy.
A beautiful pass. He knew where he was.
A little bit too easy there.
A little bit, yeah. Anderson knew exactly where he was and put it right up.
Looked to me like he might have had his hand on the ball there. I'm surprised they didn't call a jump ball. Of course, the Sayreville fans is saying an N1.
What a pass underneath.
Noah Taylor underneath. 5 points with 3:30 to go in the first half. A lead for Colonia at 5, but Sayreville playing tough and hanging in there.
And you know, it's hard to beat any team 3 times in the same year.
Oh, absolutely. No question. Sayreville's very athletic, too.
Yes.
They've got some real...
What a block.
Jaden Jones.
Jaden Jones hung with Hardgrove that time, as he did last time.
Yep.
But a beautiful block, and it was all ball. Sayreville fans seemed to dislike the call. But
it came down and hit the Sayreville player in the leg before it went out of bounds, but, you know.
it all looks different from the stands.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why the officials for these games, no matter what the sports, really earn their money. No matter what they do, 50% of the people aren't happy with it. Nice look inside to Taylor. Let's see what he does. He puts it up. Colonia number 24, Justin Gordon coming in real strong, but it just bounces off.
He threw the pass inside to him, so he laid it up twice and missed it, but then he came to follow up, which was great.
Who do you got, Sayreville, number 5? Arroyo. I don't even have him on my schedule.
Well, that might be one of those players they called up, as you said. So we got a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Colonia. So they'll take it out underneath the basket. Good hustle play by Sayreville.
3:36 to go in the game here at Colonia High School Gymnasium. Very nice crowd tonight. Have some unusual weather today, huh? It felt like a spring day out there today, and now the wind's picked up and the skies are getting dark.
Certainly did.
And I'm going to go skiing this weekend, so I hope that cold weather comes back. But, you know, that's just me.
Okay, you're the only one hoping for that.
Yeah, everybody just shut the TV off.
Stick with us, fans. I'm here. We're going to hope for some sunshine. And we had an outside shot, long shot by Savon Presley. Takes another one.
Oh, that's a deep one.
That's terrible.
Colonia's ball underneath. Jaden Jones taking it out for the Patriots. Sevion just off a bit. Jones with the recovery. Nice pass inside to Taylor. That was a beautiful pass, and that's foul on number 24, Colonello, who's playing very tough underneath, very tough. Giving up some size, too.
Yes, Savion Presley just missed 3 shots in a row, so you can bet he's going to come back and hit the next 3. He's a streak shooter, but he's a good shooter.
Don't want to give up those shots from the foul line too much. Come into the game, number 32. I don't have him on my roster.
Number 32 is Mike Howell.
Okay.
He comes in for Billy Anderson.
Right, got it. There's Arroyo handling the ball. Good defense by Colonia, but the Bombers maintain.
Presley knocks it out of bounds. Jalen Jones tried to save it, but he couldn't. Sayreville's ball on the side.
Colonello taking the ball out for the Bombers. He inbounds it to Arroyo.
Damian Nelson jumped high for that rebound.
Ooh, that's a deep one for Jones.
Nothing but net.
That was an NBA three-pointer there. We're down under a minute and a half.
Still, Sayreville's hanging tough.
Sayreville now down by 9. Oh, there's some hands going on out there. Oh, boy. There's a three-pointer.
By Negron.
Max Negron on that one. He felt that.
Yes. Didn't hesitate. He had a 2-on-1.
Under a minute to go. Savion answers with his own 3-bagger. And we've got a timeout by the Bombers with a score 36-27 with 37.9 seconds to go. Some real good shooting down the stretch.
Craig, if I'm Sayreville, and with 37 seconds to go, and I'm down by only 9 points and I got the ball, I think we had a pretty good half.
Absolutely, absolutely. They're playing, they're prepared, they're playing, and as you said, you know, you have a team that plays each other 3 times. It's
you learn something.
Yeah. You can learn, and it's a challenge. It's all of those things put together. I don't know what we called here. Looks like a technical foul of some sort on Colonia. Negron shooting. and misses the second one, makes the first one.
But down by 8, and they should get the ball out on the side.
Yep, I don't know what that call was. It would be interesting to know, but it had to be a technical foul because there were nobody lined up in the box. Sayreville is taking the ball out. Number 25, Colinello. Mike taking the ball out, and 5 is Arroyo.
Hey, 3's gonna jump it. Watch him. Watch him.
Craig, I'm just as impressed with the substitutions by Colonia as I am with the starters.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice play by Jones there.
Yes, caused them to walk
Yeah.
up and down.
That's that athletic ability, boy. You're in the middle of, making a play and you get confused because they're all over you.
All over
Colonia.
me. That was Luster. So now with 24.3 seconds to go, it's Colonia's ball, and they'll probably hold for 1. Savion Presley brings it up.
Kicks over to Jones. They're going back and forth. Looks like Sayreville's playing some type of zone there.
A 1-2-2, but they're
There's Presley off. And just short. And it's
at a rebound.
Noah Taylor.
Big rebound by Taylor and puts it in and converts.
Well, there you have it. The first half, a 10-point lead for Colonia. But if you're watching the game, it's a hard-fought 10 points. Sayreville's really playing tough. Colonia seems to be matching that intensity. I think we're set for a good second half, folks. We'll be back. Stand by.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. At highway speeds, that's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop the texts, stop the wrecks.
All right, here we are with the start of the second half. As you can see by the scoreboard, Colonia is now up by 10, 38-28, but it was a great first half. Phil, why don't you take us through a few of the stats from the first half?
Yeah, the interesting thing to note, as we discussed earlier, Colonia was only up 18-15 at the end of the first half. Then they outscored Sayreville 20-13 in the second quarter, which gives you a total of 38-28. The leading scorers for Colonia is Presley, Savon at 15. We had Jaden Jones had 7. 7. Justin Gordon 2. Billy Anderson 11. Those are the leading scorers. And for Sayreville, Hardgrove had 13, which he literally scored the same amount of points that they did in the second quarter. And then you had their next leading scorer was Negron with 6.
Yeah, well, they're playing scrappy, and for Colonia, those scorers kind of match the way the scoring, the stats go for the team. Savion Presley is definitely the leading scorer of the team. Jones is a top scorer, so makes a lot of sense. Sayreville starts with the ball. Taylor contests it. Sayreville gains back possession.
Beautiful drive by Sayreville. He missed the layup.
Jones gives the ball, and is calling an offensive foul on number 24, Justin Gordon. Good defense by Sayreville on that play. So we have an exchange up and down, but no score. Coach Rodriguez is contesting whether that person was set in their defensive position, but we all know the referees will win that call every time. .24 Colinello passes the ball over to Hargrove. Oh, that's a long three-pointer there, boy. Noah Taylor grabs that rebound, and we quickly get it down. There's Anderson with a three-pointer, and it skids off. And it rolls off. Anderson with the rebound. Oof. And that's Noah Taylor with a little reaching behind layup there. Nicely done.
Presley went to the hole extremely strong with an up and under, but he missed the shot.
Ball's out on Colonia, so Sayreville will take possession on their end of the court. In all of that first few minutes, Colonia has expanded their lead by 2. Sayreville maintains possession. This is the way the first quarter started out, Phil. There was a lot of hustling and bustling, but not a lot of scoring, right? There were bodies down on the floor. And
Great block by Presley, and he grabs the ball and brings it down court. And you're absolutely right, Greg. That was a walk by Colonia. But you're right, a lot of hustling all over the court, playing tough D, a lot of bodies going every which way, but no scoring.
Yeah, 2 points so far in the half. Hargrove taking the ball out on the wing. Looking to penetrate, but Noah Taylor's in there. Anderson rips the rebound down, and Colonia quickly gets it up to Presley, who kicks it back out, and that's a 3-pointer for Jones. Jaden's got the feeling tonight, baby. He's throwing it up. Presley and Jones work well together in the backcourt.
Yes, they do. They look for each other.
Boy, number 15, Noah Taylor, is such a presence under the basket. Between him and Anderson, man, holy mackerel. Nice attempt, fouled. Number 24, Michael. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Justin Gordon going to the line to shoot 2.
One thing you have to be concerned about when you go down low against Colonia is those 2 individuals.
I mentioned it last night, just passing half court. We probably picked it up on our screen, was the Colonia High School principal, Kenny Pace. Tremendous basketball coach in his own right, is in the State Coaches Hall of Fame. If you look over at the 1,000-point scorer banners to our right, a number of those players played for Coach Pace. He also coached at Colonia, and he started his career, I'm proud to say, over at Perth Amboy under legendary head coach John Mazurek, who's a resident of Woodbridge Township, and tremendous basketball coach, and has had a number of his assistants go on. Coach Edwin Santana, an assistant coach for Colonia, was our head coach at Perth Amboy, and he was an assistant coach for Coach Mazurek. So we got a lot of history there. I'll just make a moment to give a shout out to Perth Amboy. Being we're not playing them, we don't care. We're not playing them.
Here's my question, a trivia question: who was the AD at that time?
Oh God, I don't know, some old guy. Gordon makes the first shot. Colonia is expanding their lead, creeping up a little bit. Negron with the rebound over to Hargrove, who gets a little tied up but maintains possession.
That's just good defense by Presley.
Every shot is contested.
Ooh!
And they're calling a block on Jaden Jones. That was an aggressive move to the basket by Lester, I believe. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't Lester. It was Max Negron. Max gets up a little gingerly, but he's going to the line to shoot 2. Sherb is in for Jaden Jones right now. Max Negron up there to shoot. I think it's a 2. Should be 2. Should be 2. I was going to say 1-on-1, but it looks like 2. We're doing a little cleaning of the floor now.
Also, Greg, I have number 24 as Whittaker.
24
for Sayreville.
Sayreville. I have Colanello. Michael Colanello.
Guess we got 2 Whittakers.
interesting. That's good that you picked that up. I've been calling him Colanello the whole game. Savion is so fast, I think he faked himself out. There's Noah Taylor.
Noah Taylor knows his position. He knows his role on this team. He gets the rebounds. He looks for the open shot. When he's underneath, they get it to him, and he scores.
17-point lead in the blink of an eye all of a sudden.
And that's number 24. It should be Whitaker by my sheet.
Yep, absolutely. So it's Whitaker or Colanello, one or the other, whoever. Sorry, but he's playing well. Definitely number 24 is playing well. Ooh, nice shot by Sherb.
Nothing but net, Greg.
Boy, he comes in the game, Sherb, and he's not afraid to shoot and play that tough defense. He's a tough young man.
And Colonia's contesting every shot.
Anderson taking the ball up. Out there to Sherb. There he goes. A little short this time, but Noah's there. Bam.
Look who gets the rebound. Lays it in.
Man, and it's a 20-point lead at the blink of an eye with 3:30 to go in the third quarter.
4.5 minutes. Great pass underneath.
Very nice shot.
And that was from Whitaker to
Crespo.
number 10, Crespo.
Kyler Crespo. Where we go?
So, Craig, what do you think is the difference between the first half that we saw, which was relatively tight into the end of the second quarter, and the beginning of the third?
I think the intensity of Sayreville in that first quarter caught Colonia a little bit by surprise. Then they settled in a little in the second half, but Sayreville continued. But I think it's like last night at halftime. Everybody gets a feel for each other. Coach Rodriguez and his staff can make some points about what we need to do. And I think that they were much more determined in the second half. They slowed the ball down. They were very specific in their plays. I think that if you're playing that run and gun and that kind of hustling, that plays into Sayreville. That's how the underdog stays in the game. And I think the game is much more under control. And now the control is certainly with Colonia.
I think additionally, Colonia, which does a great job distributing the ball, but they're moving the ball around so fast now, Sayreville doesn't have time to make the adjustment. When they see a possible shot, they're going towards the basket, and they're leaving somebody wide open. And even Anderson, when he brings the ball up court, he throws it because he can look over everybody's head, throws it to the other side, and they're getting open shots.
Yep,
they're making them.
Yep, they're skipping it. And then I think everything comes off of Colonia's defense. You know what I mean?
Question.
They got their hand in on every play. They cut down the passing lanes. Sherb ball in the Sherb taking the ball up for Colonia. Demon Nelson, Iman Nelson is in the game.
And we got Howe in the game, too, replacing Billy Anderson.
And there's Presley with the shot. The Patriots' leading scorer with a deuce. Back to a 20-point lead for the Patriots. Sayreville working the ball well. Colonia's keeping tough defense. Taylor with the ball, and DeMond contested that shot and shoots this three-pointer, and it's just off. Had an awkward spin on it. And there's the leading scorer. Boom! Number 2.
4-3.
Presley. When you got a scorer as prolific as Presley, it's just tough because, you know, even if Sayreville score, there's another hand on the ball. That was by Savion, and here he goes for 3. Boom. That's a streaky player right there, boy. He is hot as tamales right now.
Well, if you recall, I remember I said he missed 3 in a row, and he was due. You knew he was going to come back.
Everybody battling for the ball in there. Demon comes up. And he makes 2.
Throws it to Presley.
Yep.
And he goes up and under for 2.
And we've got a foul on Colonia's number 32, Michael Howe. Demon Nelson did a nice job on that last play, and then he dished it off to Savion at the last minute. But
yes, he did.
He's playing scrappy. Demon. Jaden Hargrove in the first half was probably the leading scorer for the Bombers and has been a little cooled off a little. Got a little wholesale substitution for Sayreville right now with 1:15 to go in the third quarter.
Hargrove scored 13 points in the first half for them out of the 28.
And that was a score. Got some people in for Sayreville. I don't have numbers on here. 14?
Yeah, number 14 is...
Okay. Sam Omakoe. Hargrove bringing the ball down quick, and Damon Nelson bumps into him. Number 14 for the Bombers is Sam Omakeji.
Who just scored the last basket, Greg?
I don't think there was a score. There was a steal here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there was a steal. Who do we have number 15 for Sayreville that's inbound?
Kelly, Jay Kelly.
All right. James Kelly.
Oh, nice steal behind the back, going to the basket. Goes up strong, but it gets blocked.
Nice job by Omakeji, Sam. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was number 21. Emmanuel Domingo. Number 21, Emmanuel Domingo with that block. Did a nice job for Sayreville. There goes Sherb. A little shy.
That's an excellent look up the floor.
Oh. And that's a foul on Sherb as he tries to get back.
He got the rebound, and there was no hesitation. Threw it right up the floor, and he went in, got fouled.
Max Negron going to the line for the Bombers.
He's been quiet this half.
And it rolls out.
Makes one of 2.
28-point lead. Domingo. We got a timeout here. Domingo's making his presence felt. He came in the game and is active for Sayreville.
You're absolutely right. He's making a difference, playing great defense. Underneath, he's looking to rebound.
So we're busy watching the game and calling the game and trying to watch the individuals play out, and then Colonia quietly goes up by 28 points. It's kind of getting into the way the first 2 games in this series went.
In this quarter, Colonia has outscored Sayreville 25-7.
Wow. And that's the story. I mean, that's the way. Yesterday, even with the girls' game, it just seemed the girls came, took it over. And
yes. I don't know what they fed them at halftime, but if they wanted to snack and come back, they did.
The big test for Colonia to 2 losses were to St. Thomas Aquinas.
Which are Division I players, all of them.
Yeah, I think they might be the number 1 seed in the GMCs. I'm not sure. I was talking to Coach Bachonsky, who's the assistant coach for the girls here at the Patriots, and I think the next round is at Middlesex County College. There's 4 girls games and 4 boys games.
Okay.
Then the semifinals are at Monroe's beautiful new gym, and I believe the finals are at Monroe's new gym.
Did they lose to, what is it,
They lo-
Lenape?
They lost to Lenape,
Yep.
and they lost 2 games to St. Thomas
Thomas.
Aquinas, and
And
that's
those
it.
2 games to St. Thomas, they weren't,
Close.
Yeah,
10,
yeah.
10 point, 15 points, somewhere in
I think
there.
it was 8 on one and about 15 on the other.
Yeah, I think I wrote it down. Savion Presley bringing the ball up, showing a little dazzling.
Oh, what a pass. What a pass by Presley.
Kick that over to number 24, Justin Gordon, for his score.
What a pass.
Nice move there by number 5, Arroyo for Sayreville. We called his name a few times. So, first time St. Thomas Aquinas won 64-52, and the second one was 68-54. So, you know, close games. I'm sure that was probably one of the more competitive games that St. Thomas Aquinas looked like we might have an intentional foul here. So Savion is shooting 2, and they get the ball. Man, if there's such a thing as a pure shooter, I think we're looking at one right now. Savion Presley. 2 out of 3, and Colonia gets possession of the ball.
He has 12 points for the quarter.
Good opportunity for us to thank our production crew, Lee Beckerman, the leader of our team, and the lovely Gina Forbes. 2 nights in a row for our good friends here. We got the band together. It's nice to hang out with you guys.
Just doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, you guys want to bring the camera crew up and go skiing this weekend? I'm all in for that. I'll give you a play-by-play.
I think Lee would rather do snowboarding.
Yeah, we talked about that, absolutely. So Colonia remaining possession of the ball. The Bombers going out to take their defensive positions. The fourth quarter begins, and the score is 67-37, so we have a straight 30-point difference right now. And that was the difference in one of the previous games. However, watching this game, even up to this point, the Bombers are certainly a scrappy team. There's no question about it. Negron against Jones. Back in the game, got a little misstep. Sam Omokijo inbounds the ball. It should be a one-on-one. Look, they're just counting up the fouls now, so I think Sayreville will go to the line to shoot a one-on-one because they're over the limit.
He's taking that on the side.
Not sure exactly. Maybe it's the next one's one-on-one, but I know the folks over at the scores table put the one-on-one sign up.
Yeah, they're in the bonus. And again, Sayreville still playing, hustling, and you got to love that.
Yep, nice move, good scrappiness, moving around there. Negron with the ball. He's got that nice quick step. I think they're going to call a foul on Colonia's number 24, Justin Gordon, on that. Negron will now go to the line to shoot 1-and-1.
Seems like Colonia has their rhythm too.
Yeah.
And that makes a difference. I mean, how many shots has Presley missed in the third quarter?
Yep. Negron makes the first one on a one-on-one. And he gets a second try at it. It's a live ball if he misses. And it rolls in his favor. Inbound to Gordon. Back to Jones. Nice lead pass to Presley, which results in a layup.
A layup with his left hand.
Yep. Ambidextrous.
Can't take that lightly for a ball player that wants to continue his career.
Nice opening there. Somehow he gets past Presley, and then his reward is Noah Taylor.
Which is a great reward for Colonia.
Yeah. This is the last person you want to see when you're going in for a layup. And he misses the first one. That's Arroyo. Arroyo. We don't have his first name. coming in and making the most of his minutes in the game, that's for sure, Arroyo. And in and out. Jones with the rebound, gets it up quickly to Gordon. Gordon kicks it out to Savion, who's doing a little fancy dribbling in there, and it winds up back with Noah Taylor, and you know what's going to happen then.
But did you see what Presley did? He threw it right back to Gordon.
Yeah. It's amazing for such a prolific scorer that he is. It's like he's got eyes behind his head.
Yes.
He's a tremendous passer, too. I'm sure he's leading the assists, too. There's Anderson. We haven't seen him in a while. Big Billy. And Gordon with the shot. Justin Gordon, number 24.
Beautiful move to the basket.
Nice block by Jordan. Justin getting up nice and high to knock that one away.
Yes.
That gets the crowd a little riled up when you get a block shot.
And we just want to mention again that you can find us on YouTube
And the TV 35 channel.
and on Facebook.
Right. Facebook and YouTube. You just look up on YouTube for TV 35 and you should be able to find us. May take a few days to get it up there, but we'll get it up there. And there's Negron with a nice running little layup there.
They kind of let him go that time.
Gordon kicks it back to Jones. Jones taking the ball up into the front court. Kind of evaluating the situation. Kicks it over to Presley, who gets it tapped away. Guess Arroyo got a little too handsy on that one.
In addition to the local sports that Channel 35 covers, you can go on the website and on YouTube and see basically any event that's going on in Woodbridge that is important to the community and to all the residents of Woodbridge Township, which is great. So if you happen to miss something or you can't get out, just go on that channel, look at it, hit it with a like, and see what you might like to do, and see what the upcoming events are too, because they have a lot of them. We have some ribbon cuttings, new businesses that are in town. The mayor's always there. The council people are always involved. And it's just great. It's great to be a part of Woodbridge Township. And they are the best town around.
Absolutely. And there is Presley shooting his signature three-pointer. Puts his hand up. He's got to be over 20 now. Jones gets up high with a steal, goes in for a layup, and there it is. Oofa. Anderson taking it down full court, going all the way, and he's fouled. He'll be shooting two. Colonia keeping that speed in there. .37-point lead now for the Patriots with, oh my goodness, is there still 5:20 or what is that?
Yes.
5:20. Oh boy, you know the crossbars for the baskets are in my way, so I can't tell if it's a 5 or a 3. Sherb back in the game, and Colonia's number 3, Damon Nelson. Sayreville still hustling and moving the ball well. And that's Lester at the top trying to make something happen. Lester's going to take the ball out. Once again, that's Sayreville's leading scorer.
Wow.
A little fanciness here.
Is he quit or what?
Yes, indeed, and he put it behind his back for good luck.
Damon Nelson, yeah. He came out of nowhere, burst to the basket.
Yeah, he just anticipated that pass. Ooh. I think he was seeing ghost out there. There was nobody out there.
Well, believe it or not, I thought I saw one when he shot by me.
Yeah.
And he got hops.
Out Sherb at the top. Kicks it over to Gordon, who throws it up. Look good from here, just out, hit the back of the rim.
Soft touch, but he missed it. So Luster lost it, but he picked it back up. He takes a long three.
Launches
and he
it.
hits it. Now, he hasn't scored in the second half so far. He didn't score at all in the third quarter.
That could have been a 5-pointer that was out there so far. My goodness.
I concur with you.
Sherb takes a shot and misses it. I think he was looking for a foul. Nice move.
Beautiful move
in.
to the basket. He didn't
think-
get the shot, but he was contested by two of the big men, number 32 and 21.
Yep. I think DeMond Nelson was in there too.
Yeah, Mike Howell, and they have Anderson in there with him. So he wasn't going to get in there, but it was a beautiful move. Went right to the hole.
Arroyo on the line, shooting 2.
You guys announcing this and letting everybody know on the YouTube that he ain't playing the seniors? Please do.
Arroyo's on the line. He missed the first one, gets another one. That's a nice rebound by number 21 for Sayreville. That's Emmanuel Domingo. Got to get up real high to get that ball, and he's got fouled, and he's going to the line. What grade is Domingo? Do you have it on
Doesn't
yours?
say.
He gets up there. He made his presence felt when he came in, made the most of his minutes. Got some new players coming in for Sayreville. I'm going to count on you, Phil. Number 11.
For Sayreville, number 11 is Millay, Jay Millay.
Okay,
M-E-L-E.
Jaden. And looks like number 13,
Same, G Millay.
Kristen Millay.
Oh, see, that's the same. Okay.
Yeah. Colonia bringing the ball up.
Okay, and Colonia has some new faces in there too. Number 10,
Yeah.
which is Jeff White.
All righty.
Oh,
Nice,
underneath.
nice give and go. Ooh,
Beautiful
nice
give and
play.
go.
That was a great attempt.
He actually laid it up backwards against the backboard, a little bit too hard.
Yeah, that.
How do you take that against Anderson? He blocks it, turns, and immediately swatted out of bounds. Great job underneath for Billy Anderson. He's being replaced now. Let's give him a hand. Colonia's giving him a big hand.
Yep, 32 is Mike Howell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, that's Mike Howell. Anderson's 31.
Yeah. Yeah, but he left too. That's who I
Yep.
saw first, right.
And then here, Sherb with the layup, and he goes in. 3 minutes to go.
So we got Meet DeSanti in number 20 for Colonia. And we also have number 35 in. And that's Matt, looks like McSorley. It's a little light.
McSorley.
McSorley.
Yep. Matt McSorley. Domingo on the line again. He's scrapping real hard in the fourth quarter. Manuel Domingo.
And Dylan Conklin, number 30, is in also. And I think I'm missing one.
What's McSorley's number, Matt?
35. We also have number 23 in C.J.
Hummel.
Hummel.
Jeff White handling the ball well, just lost the handle a little bit. He's a sophomore, Jeff.
But you know, he was looking to throw it in down low, and it went off of him. So again, Colonia still sticks with their basics. They're looking inside.
Sam taking a shot, a little bit long. Out to Colonia's number 35, Matt McSorley. Jeff White bringing the ball up. Coach got him slowing down. We're under 2 minutes to go. And they're going into a little bit of a weave here. But number 14 steals it and makes it. That's Sam Omakeji, number 14. Minute and 30 to go. Sayreville playing some tough defense, and that's a three-pointer that's off. Down to Sam Omakeji again.
And he lays it in.
Yes, there he goes. They don't stop. I'll tell you, Sayreville's a proud community with great athletes, and they're not embarrassing themselves tonight. They're scrapping right to the end. A lot of nice athletic history at Sayreville High School in different sports, particularly in football. Nice
Beautiful
move,
pass
nice
underneath.
move. Number 20.
That's Meet Dejaye.
Oh, okay.
He cut to the basket, he saw him, gave him a pass, and laid it right in off the glass.
Number 30, Dylan Conklin is out. And who came in, 23?
Or was that 33 in the middle? 33.
33, yes.
And that's Perazzi. Looks like Joey Perazzi.
Picking the ball up. Crespo. Yeah, and he makes the layup. Number 10, Tyler Crespo. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, White.
I'm looking at the wrong roster. Jeffrey White on that one. Sorry, Jeff. That was a beautiful move. Three-pointer. Nice by Sayreville's number 14.
Omakeji.
And Sam kicking him up. Boy, he's having a nice quarter, Sam. He's got a lot of taking advantage of his playing time. And
he
that's
has a few steals, too.
absolutely. Colonia winding it down, and that's the game, folks, with the final score 86-53. Colonia doing what many people expected them to do, but Sayreville, again, Phil, I don't think embarrassed themselves. They scrapped right till the end, and Colonia now moves on to the quarterfinals, which are at Middlesex County College this coming weekend. I think the girls and the boys play on different days, Saturday or Sunday. I don't know when they play, but both Colonia teams are in. It's exciting to have it. And don't forget, we haven't even started the state playoffs yet.
That's true. That doesn't start until 16th. No, I think 23rd.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
23rd.
So, again, thank you to the TV35 production team, Lee Beckerman, and the lovely Gina Forbes, and my good partner and good friend, Phil Hall. Thanks for coming out, everybody, and for watching the show. This is Greg Ficara, and we're signing off. Good night, everybody.
Good night.